Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Roman Reigns was targeted in a cryptic post shared by WWE superstar and his on-screen rival, Bronson Reed. Reed and Braun Breaker took out Reigns and Jey Uso on Raw. The two members of Seth Rollins' faction stood tall on the final episode of Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam 2025. Breaker and Reed will team up against Reigns and Jey in a tag team match on night 1 of the upcoming premium live event. On X, Reed shared a black and white photo of him and Breaker standing tall over Reigns after they took him out on Raw. Cody Rhodes talked about his WrestleMania 39 clash against Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes opened up about his clash against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39. At the show, the American Nightmare fell short and failed to win the undisputed WWE Championship. Speaking on The Ringer, Rhodes stated that his first WrestleMania match against the OTC remains his favorite. He said, "My favorite match is WrestleMania 39, which is the one where it doesn't happen. I probably would have been pumped to win, but there's something about that night where things were happening in the arena, or the stadium, that had never happened to me. He's got me in the guillotine choke. And you hear these old-timers, and God bless them, I love them, talk about, just stay right there, and the people will react and they'll connect. When you've seen the amount of cool flips and awesome stuff, sometimes that seems like, I don't know, maybe that's not real anymore." Reigns and Rhodes will aim to walk out victorious in their respective matches at SummerSlam 2025. Reigns will team up with Jey Uso on night 1, and Rhodes will challenge John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship on night 2. The WWE Universe was sent into a frenzy just days before SummerSlam 2025, as a mysterious and ominous post aimed squarely at the tribal chief Roman Reigns made waves across social media. While Reigns has long ruled the WWE landscape with calculated dominance and a dangerous bloodline faction at his back, the cryptic message from an unexpected source has shaken even the most confident supporters of the head of the table. It began on a quiet Monday night, just after Raw went off the air. With WWE's biggest summer spectacle on the horizon and Roman Reigns officially confirmed to return at SummerSlam after a months-long hiatus, fans were eagerly anticipating who would dare step up. No match had been announced for Reigns, fueling speculation that WWE was planning a blockbuster surprise. But nobody could have predicted what was coming next. At exactly 12:01 a.m., WWE's official Instagram account reposted a cryptic video originally shared by Seth freakin' Rollins. The post was brief, only 18 seconds long, and featured eerie, grainy footage of a Roman Reigns action figure lying face down on a scorched Samoan tribal table. In the background, Rollins' haunting voice echoed, "Even kings fall when the empire they built is made of fear." The screen then glitched into black with 3 chilling words in blood red font. "See you soon." The WWE Universe was stunned. Was this Seth Rollins' declaration of war? Or was this a decoy, smoke before a greater fire? Seeds of Resentment, A Tale of Two Kings. Rollins and Reigns, once united under the Shield banner, have crossed paths many times in WWE's long and winding saga. However, this felt different. This wasn't just a challenge. This was personal, deliberate, and laced with venom. While Reigns had been busy waging internal war with Solo Sikoa and a fractured bloodline, Rollins had rebuilt himself from visionary to architect of chaos. Rollins, still wearing the scars of his own championship struggles, had reportedly been frustrated with being overlooked by WWE executives in recent months. While others were given spotlight matches and main events, Rollins was grinding on the weekly shows, holding the locker room together and never wavering in his performances. Insiders suggest that Rollins has been waiting for his opportunity to strike, not just to beat Reigns, but to dismantle the mythology around him. The bloodline's fragile walls. Complicating matters is the unstable condition of the bloodline. With Solo Sikoa now self-proclaimed leader and Jacob Fatu reigning as enforcer, the bloodline has morphed into a new beast, more violent, less loyal, and increasingly unpredictable. Roman's return was seen by many fans as an attempt to reclaim his seat, but others aren't so sure he'll be welcomed with open arms. Sources backstage say Reigns hasn't even contacted Solo since WrestleMania. There is real tension bubbling under the surface. The cryptic Rollins post might be less of a warning shot and more of a spark, one capable of setting fire to everything Reigns has built. A war of words or a war of worlds? In a rare public response, Paul Heyman was seen exiting the WWE production truck hours after Rollins' post went viral. When asked by a WWE digital reporter whether Reigns had a response, Heyman gave a short, Chilling reply. Roman Reigns does not respond to cryptic tweets. He responds in war zones. SummerSlam is the battlefield. That quote alone was enough to trend worldwide. Fans began speculating about whether WWE had pulled off a masterstroke, booking Seth Rollins vs. Roman Reigns for SummerSlam without a single contract signing or press conference. But then came another twist. More cryptic clues. From someone else? The next night on SmackDown, another top superstar, Bray Wyatt's brother Bo Dallas, returning as the deeply disturbing Uncle Howdy, posted an image of a throne shattered in half, with the caption, "You can't rule from ash." Fans are now wondering if Uncle Howdy is also targeting Reigns, or if multiple forces are converging to make sure SummerSlam becomes the stage for Roman's reckoning. Could Rollins and Howdy be in league? Could this be a coordinated effort to burn the Empire? Or could one of them be a red herring? Roman's return promo, silence speaks volumes. As of Friday night, WWE released a brief teaser confirming Roman Reigns will appear on the Go Home episode of SmackDown, just 24 hours before SummerSlam. The promo featured no spoken words, only a black and white visual of Reigns standing atop a cliff, looking down at the flickering lights of a burning city. The camera slowly panned toward his hand, clenched around the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. No captions. No music. Just silence and flame. What's really at stake at SummerSlam? Whether the cryptic message is a mind game from Rollins, a psychological play from Howdy, or an invitation for civil war within the bloodline, one thing is certain: Roman Reigns is walking into SummerSlam 2025 surrounded by shadows. He has no friends, no confirmed opponent, and no clear path to redemption. But Roman has been here before. When the odds are stacked, the tribal chief doesn't retreat, he redefines the battlefield. Could this be yet another Reigns masterclass in psychological warfare? Or are we witnessing the final days of his reign? Final word. In just a few short days, SummerSlam 2025 promises to be one of the most unpredictable nights in modern WWE history. The cryptic post was more than just a shot across the bow, it may have been the beginning of Roman Reigns' end. But if we've learned anything from watching the tribal chief rise over the years, it's this: never count out Roman Reigns until you've broken every bone and silenced every whisper. This summer, the whispers are getting louder, and the Empire might finally fall.